what are we going to get out of this annual shareholders meeting? It's a very, very different meeting than last year.
You know, like you said, is that we're not going to get a stock split. Apple has in the past explicitly said that they've looked at stock splits, and that doesn't do anything in the long term over the stock. So I think that would be a big surprise. You had the magic number there, the $137 billion. Will generate about $4 billion in the U.S. This year, and this quarter. So I think that there's a great opportunity for them to just raise the dividend just with the proceeds from the U.S. alone, the U.S. business alone. And so I think that's the most important part. There's obviously the piece of what Einhorn's doing from green light and trying to get some more
Is that
aggressive.
A distraction?
You know, that's what Tim Cook called it, and at the end of the day is that what's important is that they get more aggressive at distributing their cash. And so I don't think it's a distraction in those terms.
Gene, it's always product at the annual meeting. Do they need to speak about a cheaper iPhone?
They don't think they need to speak about it today. I think they absolutely need to do it. If you look at 2014, the high-end phone market, $400 and up, is going to be about a $180 billion market. The low end is about a $130 billion market. So at the end of the day is that they've got to do something to get to that market. They're probably not going to say too much about it today.
Gene, how much cash will they generate in the last 90 days?
They're probably going to be about $15 billion a quarter. Kind of think of it in those terms.
Gene, you mentioned raising the dividend. Will that be enough to appease shareholders?
Yeah, I think it will. I think in an event like this, it will. If they probably will hint to it. They'll actually announce it when they report the March quarter. So don't expect a clear announcement, but it's probably going to be reading the tea leaves today more than anything. And I think that given what happened to the stock, anything is good news at this point.